First of all, I'd like to, give hats off to LSU. They're a great team, well coached, played their behinds off, and they made us better. And at the same time, I want to give hats off to my teammates because on the sideline, nobody quit. Everybody gave full effort. All line did a great job. And I feel like when we look back on this film, we'll be able to see that everybody can do more. And that's the expectation, is to get better every single week. I'm pretty sure if we would have came in here and happened to pull off the win, same thing, we could always look at something and get better. So looking forward, we'll just, we got one more game for the seniors, do everything we can, but for those guys returning, this isn't a takeoff game, it's a game to get better, put your best foot forward, and let's see what can happen.
Aston, talk about what it was like to, in this atmosphere, put your head down, drop your shoulders, and move forward. When you find your rhythm, what was you seeing in the fronts in front of you to get positive yards?
O-line just did a good job. They're getting better every single week. And even me personally, I'm not perfect. I feel like I've been getting better, and it starts at practice, and I see the effort that we all been putting in. As far as the holes and everything put down, it's just like, what Coach said, you got to make a play, got to make the miss, you got to help the team out whatever way you can. And I still think that we can do more, but for the most part, it was just all about effort, all about heart. It's the way I was raised and the way I'm going to continue to play.
You talk about it was the first quarter was pretty tough sledding. Y'all would run into the heart of that defense and pick up a yard or 2 yards, but as the game progressed, you would pop a 10-yard, a 15-yard, a couple runs like that. What was it like seeing the progression as y'all pounded at it and kept breaking through and knowing that you could run on this defense?
The best way I compare it is to like boxing. You're going against a good opponent. Let's just say they're similar to a heavyweight champion. You're going to take your punches. It may not be a 40-yard game, 20-yard game. You may only get 1 yard, make it a negative loss, but if you keep pushing, eventually those are going to break. And we had some chances to have some big runs, So I guess the message there would be like, it's not going to always be perfect, but eventually when it's there, you got to hit it, everything got to get blocked up, and it was there tonight. So we just got to keep pushing, just keep taking the punches, and hopefully, we can get better where we're just, dominating and be able to throw some haymakers every single time we run the ball.
And what was the mindset of this team when you get to that 3rd and inches, 4th and inches situation? Y'all lined up 3 times against this defense, and you converted all of them.
One thing that when Coach Bloom came here from Stanford, he's real big on short yards goal line, and it's the thing that, if a man's in front of you, you do not lose that battle, period. And we've been going back to the spring doing it. That's something that I've never done throughout my career here, and I remember playing them in Sydney is something that they were really big at. So it's just all about how you practice and what you demand, and the fact that he demands it out of us. That's why I think that we were so successful at it, and it was just good to see that, the things that we practiced going back to the spring actually paid off in the game against a really good opponent.
And that's not the first time that y'all lined up in those formations, and it's been, mixed success, some wins, some losses this year. You're 11 games into the season. How sweet is that to see that this works, that you can do this?
It's about trusting the process. Every single Monday after a game, Coach Bloom has a slide that says, trust the process, do what you're coached to do the way you're coached to do it. So I think that's what it goes back to doing. It's just like, trusting it, thinking it's going to work, believe in it, and make it happen. Because the coaches aren't going to be out there, they can only tell you what to do and draw it up. Us as the players have to go out and execute it, and I think we did a good job doing it.
And then, this is senior year, second to last game, your last road game at Death Valley, playing under the lights. Obviously you want the win, but can you talk about the experience just for you and for your team and what this was like?
It was a great experience, and it makes me think back, like, whenever we played A&M, I want to say my red shirt, true freshman year, and it was just amazing. They were great competitors, great players. I feel like I got better this game. I feel like a lot of my teammates got better this game. So it was just good to, say, we're playing against one of the top 10 teams in the country. It was amazing. And so,
Anything else? Thanks,